Somewhere between the glimmer of starlight and the hum of a cricket song, Twinkle darted out of Whisperwood once more, her wings casting tiny trails of glow through the dark. Tonight, the air smelled of adventure. She had heard whispers, birds chirping excitedly about something humans called a playground. A place where people play all day? Twinkle mused, flitting alongside the chirping sparrow who carried the news. I have to see it. And so, with a shimmer and spin, Twinkle followed the sparrow's directions until she found herself hovering above it. A human playground, sprawling and alive with laughter. Slides rose like silver ribbons under the moon's light, and swings swayed rhythmically as if they knew a song only the wind could hear. Twinkle's heart danced. This must be where their magic comes to life, she chirped to herself. But something caught her eye. A little boy sitting alone under a jungle gym, his knees hugged tightly to his chest. Twinkle tilted her head. Why wasn't he playing? And why did his face flicker with sadness, like a cloud dimming the sunlight? With a flick of her wings, Twinkle darted closer, careful not to be seen. She perched on a nearby dandelion and observed quietly. The boy sighed, picking up a stick and drawing in the dirt. But as he finished sketching, Twinkle gasped. A dragon! A fire-breathing dragon, winding its way through imagined mountains with swirling lines. Twinkle couldn't resist. Closing her eyes, she whispered an incantation so delicate it melted into the air like dew. Her sparkle dimmed, transferring her magic into the drawing before her. Seconds later, the dirt began to glow faintly, and the dragon the boy had drawn began to rise, its wings fluttering, its small form breathing as if alive. Whoa! The boy breathed, his eyes growing as wide as saucers. The dragon flapped its dirt-crafted wings, circling his head as its tail etched sparkling streaks in the air. His face broke into a smile so radiant that Twinkle felt her own glow spark as if in response. It wasn't long before other children noticed. The moment the dragon leapt into the air near the swings, shouts of awe erupted from the playground. Children darted toward the boy, wanting to see the magical creature swirling through the night sky like a shooting star. That's incredible, one of them said. How did you do that? Another boy asked, his eyes gleaming with wonder. For the first time, the boy under the jungle gym stood up, his cheeks flushed with excitement. I just drew it, and I think it came to life. Twinkle giggled quietly from her hiding place. Human magic only needed a tiny nudge to shine as brightly as hers sometimes. Watching them all laugh, play, and chase the glowing dragon, she flew higher into the air, satisfied and happy to have granted another sprinkle of joy. But her adventure wasn't over yet. Later that same evening, Twinkle followed an echo she hadn't heard before. Clapping, laughter, and a faint melody that seemed to float through the night. She found herself near a large gathering where humans waved sparklers in the air and sang loudly under blinking lights, strung between poles. This was utterly new to her, a party, as the humans called it. As Twinkle drew closer, her eyes landed on a young girl standing to the side of the crowd, fiddling nervously with her sparkler. Her wide brown eyes darted from the adults laughing together to a group of kids jumping in a circle, their faces carefree and bright. The girl, however, simply stood there, her shoulders tense and her sparkler fizzling into tiny drops of light. She just needs a little courage, Twinkle thought, summoning her magic. The sparkler in the girl's hand suddenly flared up, bursting with brighter, bolder swirls of golden light. The glow spiraled into the sky, catching the attention of everyone nearby. The girl gasped, stunned by the sparkler's magnificent display. Then, as some of the kids clapped and hurried over to her, calling for another, her nervous hesitation melted into a smile. By the end of the night, the girl was laughing with new friends, her sparkler casting radiant streaks as they twirled together beneath the party lights. Twinkle hovered in the shadows, her work complete. Humans didn't always know it, but sometimes it only took a little courage, or a surprise fairy glow, to shine brilliantly. When dawn arrived, Twinkle zipped back to Whisperwood, her wings aching from a night of excitement. She landed on her favorite perch, a soft mushroom bed dusted with moonlight. Pollen was waiting for her, her arms crossed and her antennae twitching in clear disapproval. "You've been meddling with humans again," she scolded. Twinkle giggled, sprawling across the mushroom, her energy drained but her heart full of joy. Pollen sighed, sitting down beside her. "Just promise me you'll keep yourself hidden. If they spot you..." I know. They don't see the world like we do," Twinkle said, her grin mischievous. "But what if I told you that sometimes they see magic even more clearly than we do? Pollen raised an eyebrow, unconvinced but intrigued. Twinkle leaned back, watching the sunrise, already planning her next adventure. Somewhere out there, humans were brimming with untold stories, and Twinkle was determined to discover them all, one sprinkle of magic at a time.
Did you know? Watching horror anime videos makes your brain 72% more sparkly. It's true. I counted. Join our magical adventure club where animals talk and grown-ups actually enjoy kids shows too.